What's up, y'all? It's Emile Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver Music, and the MTV VMAs went off Sunday night without a hitch given the current global climate.
BTS made their VMA debut despite a few snubs prior to the big event, but before we get to BTS, let's talk about the host with the most, Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer gave a hilarious intro to the VMAs and also gave a very poignant speech.
2020 has undoubtedly been a rough year for everybody, and I'm not just talking about my edges. In fact, when something goes wrong, I just say, 2020. But as rough as it's been, there have been incredible moments of inspiration that have given my generation hope. I mean, we've seen heroes go above and beyond, whether they drive a delivery truck, work at a grocery store, or serve on the front lines in a hospital. And with the Black Lives Matter movement, we've seen our generation step up, take to the streets, and make sure our voices will be heard. Enough is enough.
She continued her speech by highlighting police brutality and urging people to end systemic racism, and she said, quote, "The people of that movement are you, us, the people watching tonight. It's our time to be the change we want to see." Keke, I couldn't agree more. She also gave a beautiful tribute to the late Chadwick Boseman, saying, "Before we get to the music tonight, we need to take the time to talk about the devastating loss of Chadwick Boseman, an actor whose talent and passion was a true inspiration to all the fans he touched and everyone he encountered. We dedicated tonight's show to a man whose spirit touched so many." Keke then had the crowd going wild when introducing the upcoming acts like Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga, which conveniently brings me to my next highlight of the show, Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. In true Gaga fashion, she began her medley with a rather far out there idea, and the audience was taken to Chromatica and saw her perform 911, Enigma, Chromatica, and Rain on Me, all while wearing a mask. I mean, hey, if Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande can perform while wearing a mask, I think we can all wear a mask. Ari had the crowd screaming when coming out of a metal tube, all while wearing platform white sneakers, a purple metallic crop top and skirt, and pigtails. I mean, come on, Ari. But another phenomenal act was BTS. They made their VMA debut when performing Dynamite, which, as we know, crushed the music charts upon its release. But BTS brought the Dynamite music video to life at their first performance on the VMA stage, sporting 70s-inspired suits and dancing in front of green-screened New York City locations, including Dumbo, Times Square, and the iconic Manhattan skyline. The Dynamite music video became an instant record holder for the highest number of YouTube viewers for a video premiere, and on August 23rd, it also set a new YouTube record for views in the first 24 hours of release and topped 100 million views in that time period, topping the prior record holder Blackpink's How You Like That. Now, despite getting snubbed in the categories of Video of the Year, Artist of the Year, and Song of the Year, the group was awarded Best Group and Best K-Pop Artist, winning both awards for the second year in a row. We know that the Best K-Pop Artist category is controversial, however, we are very happy to see that they took home 2 awards for a second year in a row. Fans were going wild on Twitter after BTS's Dynamite performance. This ARMY member said, "BTS serving looks and the best performances always. Congrats on your VMA sweep." And this fan was literally at a loss for words, tweeting, "Wait, I just watched the BTS VMA thing and hey, I need that in 4K HD, please?" And this person said, "BTS's VMA performance, that's it, that's the tweet." I mean, same. But Miley Cyrus got back to her Wrecking Ball roots while performing her latest single, Midnight Sky. However, this time the Wrecking Ball was a glitzy disco ball. I mean, we love this 2020 upgrade. Miley released Midnight Sky on the same day she announced that she had split from her boyfriend of 10 months, Cody Simpson, and right around the time of the 1-year anniversary of her separation from her husband, Liam Hemsworth. Miley is thriving and we love to see it, but last but certainly not least, we have to talk about the Weeknd's performance of Blinding Lights. Now, a lot of people thought he might have broken his nose prior to his performance. However, we know his music video for Blinding Lights features this look. The ominous performance starts with him sleeping, then waking up in a delirious state in what appears to be a self-tape video. The Weeknd did win the award for Best R&B Video for Blinding Lights, and he gave a brief yet empowering acceptance speech.
It's really hard for me to celebrate right now and enjoy this moment, so I'm just gonna say justice for Jacob Blake and justice for Breonna Taylor. Thank you.
But some honorable mentions that we cannot pass up include the Black Eyed Peas, Keke Palmer's performance of Snack, and Doja Cat's Say So and Like That. So much happened last night and there's so much more we could talk about, but we are out of time.
But if you want to know more about the artists snubbed by the VMAs this year, click right over here for another Clevver video, and then let us know your thoughts on all of this down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver Music. Bye, guys.